All right, howdy, howdy. I return. So I took quite a bit of a break, couple handful of hours. Basically didn't really do anything. I tweaked with lighting just a little bit, so it makes it easier to see. So if you notice that it looks a little better in here, that's because it does. Um, I'm half debating on what I want to do right now. A little split between fixing these droppers to look a little better and just doing designing stuff. I think I'm gonna actually just design this tycoon a little bit more. So I think that's probably what we should do. Designing this tycoon to look a little better actually sounds like a pretty good idea. So why don't we do that actually? And I have a little bit of a design choice already in mind. And I'm gonna show you this in a second. Basically, I think we should make some kind of like arc or something. Something like this. You know what I mean? Obviously, we're going to make this look a little better. One, two, two. And we could always make this look a little better after the fact. Let's get rid of... Oh, that is so weird. Alright, let's get rid of all that. Let's make this look a little bit more presentable. Perfect. Or just about. There we go. I'd say that looks pretty good. Aside from that, that's a little annoying. We can fix it later. Um, I'd say that looks much better. Let's duplicate that, move that over here. And let's just make a little roof here. Don't have to worry about it too much. We just need to look good. Just need this to look mostly presentable. Because we're going to clean this up later. By later, I mean immediately. Alright. Pretty nice, pretty nice, pretty nice. Alright. Alright. So, I'm going to show a thing that I use called unions in just a second. I want to move this out of the way real quick. Ooh, don't do that. Move this out of the way. Um, Basically what we're going to do is we're going to trim off these edges. And I'm going to show you how we do that. I'm going to take this, duplicate that. Now if you don't know what a union is, basically a union, actually let me show you this real quick. Basically a union is a combination of two parts that lets you either join parts together, like so, or you could cut into parts, like so, by negating it and then unioning it, which cuts into the part. You see that? And so we're going to be using that to trim off these little excess bits. We're going to take this, and then we're going to do this. Basically just make it like that. And negate that. And we're going to hold on to that just for a second. By the way, if you don't know, you can press Control L to change from local alignment to global. You know, this is global, this is local. Local is based off the orientation of the part. So the more you know. Boom. Let's do that. Negates. Duplicates. Negates. Duplicates. Negates. Duplicates. Negates. Now we're going to join all these parts here together. So that way they form this kind of singular roof, but we still got to trim these, and that's what these are for. If you notice, these kind of cut into it, so they basically cut that off. So we're going to select this, and all of these unions, and then we've trimmed them. Now they look much nicer, and there's no overlapping transparency parts like you would see here. Perfect. Now, we probably should do the same to here, but I don't know if that's really exactly worth it. I mean, it looks good enough, honestly. Hmm. Let me 0.05. We can at least reduce the gap a little bit. Actually, I'm just gonna leave it how it is. Well, I mean, oh, that fits perfectly though. All right. Jesus. All right. Wow, that worked out. In that case, let's just delete all this, and then perfect. All right. What else should we do? Um, let's give the walls a little bit more height. Something like this might look good. Yeah, that looks pretty alright. Um, let's put all of this under the same thing. Duplicate. Point 0.5. Actually make this darker. Same with this one. If you're coloring unions, don't forget to change the property to use part color, so it looks nicer. Move this here. Duplicate. Move this over here. Duplicate. And then move this over here. Perfect. Now let's union all this glass together. Get rid of all the edge right there. Much nicer. Um, oh, what else could we do? I could have some things out here to do, but for now, I guess we'll just leave that blank. Um, Let me just get rid of all this. How about some kind of staircase? Let's make a let's make a roof here. We gotta give it some kind of light. So let's say surface lights. That is not. Uh, Ugh, all right. Insert object surface light. There we go. Let's see which way that's facing. That is not the right way. Let's face it down. Down, 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 bottom. There it is. All right, let's give it a much better range. Shadows, turn that on. We could turn the brightness down a little bit. We just need it to be somewhat bright in here. That way it's not just totally bad. Um, I'd say that's probably good enough. Just so we can really see is all that's necessary. Actually, I think I'm going to raise this roof up a little bit further. We have plenty of room to work with here, so I mean, it's totally fine if we do. Okay, let's get a, we're gonna add, since we're gonna put a hole here for a staircase, let's duplicate this, the light. We're gonna name that light. We're gonna make it transparency. We're gonna make it transparent. Um, then we're going to make it non-collidable. And we're gonna remove the light from the actual part. That way we have light without, you know. We're gonna move the light part down one. That doesn't seem to make a difference, so it's fine. Let's just leave it there. Alright, let's get the actual part here. Where's our player? We're gonna need this for scale. Alright. don't want the light parts. I want this thing. There we go. Oof. Um, I'd say that looks pretty good. For what it's worth, at least, I'd say it's pretty good. Hmm, what else? I'm thinking of doing like a dome-shaped kind of roof, but I think we should get at least another wall up, maybe. So let's make another walls duplicates, kind of like that. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, that would look so good. I'm just gonna remove this. Separates. Hmm. So far, so good. I mean, look at that. Come on. You cannot tell me that's not a tycoon right there. That is a whole tycoon, basically. This is looking way better. Alright. Let's make a section for the roof, basically. Uh, and I think I'm going to do it same way we made the arcs, basically. Arches, not arcs. Whatever, I don't care. It's whatever. Just ignore me, I'm stupid, okay? Something like this. And let's just say, just set the size like 18 or something. Um, okay, so let's make this like this. And then we do the same for here. Let's duplicate that. Hmm, I don't know. Hmm, thinking. Um, I like the idea of it, but I don't know. It seems a bit much, so we're gonna undo that. Actually, we're gonna undo that real quick. Man, that is satisfying to look at. Let's raise this up a little bit. Duplicate that, and now let's try it. Duplicate 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we can move that down like this. That looks way better. I think that looks pretty good. I think that looks pretty alright. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now that is a pretty huge gap though. So it looks like we're gonna have to union this a little bit, which is perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with unioning. And you know, that kind of reminds me. I know that a lot of people, or here's something that's, hold on. Here's something that's okay that a lot of people don't think is okay. I know a lot of people are out to basically just kind of witch trial burn the concept of free models, right? And you got to understand that they're there as free models. That's the whole point. They're there for people to use. It's basically like a learning tool. And even if you're an experienced developer, there's nothing wrong with using free models. I say if as long as you're not using an excessive amount of them, you're by all means perfectly okay to use whatever fucking models you want. You know what I mean? But I would before you go, slabbering a fucking game together with a handful of free models that you found, I would recommend learning at least a decent amount about scripting before doing it. That and learning how to protect yourself against backdoors. Because if you go slamming together a game of free models, your game's gonna get like infected or something. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of backdoors out there. If you don't know what a backdoor is, it's bad news. You don't want it in your game. And a lot of free models have it basically. It's like giving somebody a key to your house without knowing, or without you knowing that you did it. It's not exactly a good thought. And so, even though it's perfectly fine to use free models, and don't ever let anybody tell you that it's if you use a single free model, you're not a developer, because you are. You are a developer still. It's perfectly fine, but just be aware that there are risks involved with using a free model, if that makes any sense. Now I'm going to uh let's see, duplicate that. Mm, hmm. Um. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I see that. Alright. Let's duplicate this, separate it, and then we're going to move that over. We're going to get rid of all these negative parts, basically. Um, actually, instead of doing that, it actually might be worthwhile to keep this unioned. And then what we could do is we can No, it's not gonna work. Let's just keep it ununioned. Hmm. That seems thin enough. I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's thin enough. Let's turn this a different color, just so I can see a little better. All right. Negate. You know the drill by now. Actually, before we go negating things, um, let's go ahead and grab all these and move these in place so they look better. Sorry about that, my headset died. Um, oh, whoa, whoa, I did not mean to open this. Oops. Duplicate, negate, duplicate. Oh no, that's a little tricky. Let me actually move this out of the way so I can see. Oh, there we go. Much better. Oh, whoops. Ah, come on, this is not what I wanted. What did I do? Okay, I gotta like clear some of these. Let me just close some of these. There we go. Alright. Gates. So far so good. Duplicate. Duplicate. Negate. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's take all of this, with the exception of these two unions. Go ahead and get this together. 0.5. There we go. That looks very nice. Alright. We're going to duplicate this union. We're going to delete, or we're going to separate it. Move this 50 out. Get rid of all these negative parts. That's annoying. 1. There we go. Now let's take this and we're gonna basically just thin this out by 2 on each of these. Actually looks pretty good. But I was gonna make that just glass, but that actually looks pretty good on its own. Some Here, I'll make this a union real quick. Actually, no, I'm gonna just do what I was gonna do originally. We're gonna union that 0.5, duplicates, 1, 2. There we go. Now we have an entirely enclosed area here. Oh man. Maybe we should put something like this here. It actually doesn't look half bad. Uh, Duplicates. Oh man. Um, Duplicates. All right, let's line that up. Perfect. It kind of looks like the Krusty Krab. It's pretty funny. Hmm. I think that looks pretty good. Not really sure what else to do though. Hmm. I think we could do something else, but for now, I think that is just fine. I should put some kind of like topper up here or something. Hmm. You know, after we're done with this, we could make it like different colors too. That might look pretty good. Okay, let me just name this entrance. Or entryway. stairs. Hmm. I think we should separate the glass. Windows. Alright. Let's get... What else is there? Oh yeah, we're gonna put this in purchasables. Same with light. We want to put... Well, actually, we're gonna grab all these parts real quick. Same with light. Group all this. Floor 2. Now if we play this, it should delete all of this. Beautiful. Exactly what I wanted. Uh, alright. Let's take this, the by walls and this thing. Let's put that inside of path 1, actually. Same with these two. Put these inside of path 1 as well. Alright. It should be mostly everything, I think. So, we're gonna not, I don't think we should have a pellet duplicator. We can always change that later. So, by stairs. Alright. Now we should put let's make another one of these. Duplicates. Oh, whoops. By windows. I think these are already named, yeah. So purchase windows, please. And then we're going to put this button inside of walls 1. So that way you buy walls 1 and that gives you access to windows. We're also going to put this one, stairs. It's already inside of here. Alright, by stairs. Actually, no, this is inside of path. We want to put this inside of walls 1. I think this should at least be the minimum. Um, duplicates. Put this in. Yeah, whatever. Uh, stairs. By floor 2. And then this button gets to go inside stairs. Alright. Now up here we could have... I'm not really sure what we could put up here. Maybe some kind of utility items or something? That's what I'm thinking. Maybe some kind of gear place, something to help you collect more pellets, maybe. I don't know though. We'll have to see. Mm, hmm. Hmm. It's honestly just a matter of filling it out. So, let's say, let's take bypass, duplicates. Let's move this up here somewhere. We'll figure it out. Path 2. Um, Hmm. I spent this entire episode basically building. I'm sorry if I'm so quiet, by the way. I tend to be a little quiet whenever I'm working on something like this. So, but I think it looks pretty good so far. I am trying to figure out some more things to put up here. Um, we could use some kind of gear giver, I guess. That might probably do as well. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, we probably could, but we're gonna have to wait on that a little bit. Um, let's get some of these hooked up real quick. Like this. Bypath 2. Uh, guardrail. And also this button has to be, these two buttons have to be a part of floor 2. Go. I don't know if any of them have any cost, so I'm just gonna set my money to like a hell of a lot, and then just see if this works. Wow, look at that, literally empty. I like how the statue's still there. Buy walls, buy windows. Oh, window's broken. That's bizarre. I wonder why it didn't work. Windows, Windows 2. I mean, it's a button. Should have worked. I don't see any reason why it didn't. Is there any other thing over here? There's another button. Where is it? By stairs. Why is it all messed up? That's weird. Reset that. Should have bought stairs. So let's try that again. Oh man. Alright. Touch the claim. Yeah, yeah. By path. By walls. By. It's not. What is going on here? Am I stupid? I might have forgotten something. Let me open the Tycoon Manager. Oh, yeah, alright. There we go. That should hopefully fix it. By walls, by windows. Alright, perfect. Phase 1 entrance, phase 2 entrance. Why isn't the skybox? Where's the skybox? What happened to that? I guess there's two skies, so just chose one. Put that away. Alright, let's try that again. By walls, windows, maze 1 entrance, maze 2 entrance. Oh, I didn't make that a thing. Okay, that's an issue. See, this is why we test. After I finish testing this, I'm gonna conclude this test. Um, duplicate. I hate using zero move, but actually I'll just use 0.5. No, don't do that. By entryway. Purchase. There we go. Alright, let's give that a go. By path, by walls, windows, by entryway. Nice. Pellet dispenser. Let's get that going. Pellet refinery. Statue. Maze 1 entrance. Maze 2 entrance. Cash collector. Stairs. Floor 2. By path. Oh, we didn't put another walls up here. That's stupid. Alright, by walls. And then we're gonna make another button. Put that inside of walls 2. Actually, let's switch these places around. By windows. Windows 2, walls 2. Okay. Purchase walls 2. Purchase windows 2. Another one inside of walls. There goes my headset. Alright. By roof. I think that should do it. Alright, let's give that a go. Alright, touch the claim. Path, walls, windows. Maze entrance 1, 2. Get that entryway. Pellet dispenser, let's get that going. Pellet refinery, statue. Cash collector, stairs. Floor 2. Bypath. Guardrail. Let's get walls, windows, roof. And it all works. Wamp, wamp, wamp. Well, that seems to just work perfectly. And it all looks great. Whew, man. Alright. I think I'm gonna leave this here. This has been a pretty long episode. um, I think next episode we're just gonna finish up couple more things inside of here. We're probably gonna do some scripting. Mostly relating to maybe putting some kind of gears here or something. It's things that you could use in the maze, I'm assuming. Let me make this a little bigger. There we go. You could put gears along here for you to buy. Uh, put buttons here for gears. Make it like a speed coil or something. You know what I mean? Just things like that. I'm not really sure entirely all what we could put in there. We could put some kind of weapons in there too, because players do share the same mazes. You know what I mean? And so you could make some kind of combat. That might be nice. But I don't know. Just some basic weapons, mobility items. Uh, and then along here, maybe we could put some statues or novelties. And then we could have a sign right here. I think that might work out pretty well. Now, what I'm thinking we could do is we can make each of these tycoons a different color based off the ghost. So this one would be, I think that's Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and then Clyde. You know what I mean? Just color it. You get me? Now, that coloring is going to take hell of a long time though, which has me a little concerned, but as it stands, I think we're perfectly fine. Oh, I just noticed it's kind of shaped as a ghost. That's pretty funny. But next episode, we're going to do a little scripting. Maybe build animations for these. That might look really good. But, alright. Also, maybe some music. Oof. I'm going to see you all in the next one. Fuck. Oops, come on, stop it. Ah, goddamn. Now my outro's ruined. Fuck you, OBS.